Hello friend, welcome to the Zara quiz. Today we are going to play Would You Rather quiz. Make sure subscribe for more awesome quizzes like this. Let's go.
Would you rather Wonder Woman version of Thomas Train or Swamp Thing version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Spider-Man version of Thomas Train or Luke Cage version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Zatanna version of Thomas Train or the Punisher version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Thor version of Thomas Train or Iron Fist version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Hulk version of Thomas Train or Rogue version of Thomas Train? Would you rather the Flash version of Thomas Train or Mr. Fantastic version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Nightwing version of Thomas Train or Ghost Rider version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Captain Marvel version of Thomas Train or Spawn version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Batman version of Thomas Train or the Tick version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Wolverine version of Thomas Train or Blade version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Black Widow version of Thomas Train or Wasp version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Black Panther version of Thomas Train or Deadpool version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Green Lantern version of Thomas Train or Jean Grey version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Aquaman version of Thomas Train or the Thing version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Scarlet Witch version of Thomas Train or Thanos version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Dr. Fate version of Thomas Train or Human Torch version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Robin version of Thomas Train or Supergirl version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Daredevil version of Thomas Train or Jessica Jones version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Cyclops version of Thomas Train or Hawkman version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Doctor Strange version of Thomas Train or Silver Surfer version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Green Arrow version of Thomas Train or Shazam version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Storm version of Thomas Train or Martian Manhunter version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Rogue version of Thomas Train or Nightwing version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Iron Man version of Thomas Train or Hellboy version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Captain America version of Thomas Train or Ant-Man version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Superman version of Thomas Train or Hawkeye version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Wasp version of Thomas Train or Captain Marvel version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Deadpool version of Thomas Train or Batman version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Jean Grey version of Thomas Train or Wonder Woman version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Ant-Man version of Thomas Train or Spider-Man version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Hawkeye version of Thomas Train or Zatanna version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Supergirl version of Thomas Train or Thor version of Thomas Train? Would you rather the Punisher version of Thomas Train or Hulk version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Mr. Fantastic version of Thomas Train or the Flash version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Blade version of Thomas Train or Wolverine version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Ghost Rider version of Thomas Train or Black Widow version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Spawn version of Thomas Train or Black Panther version of Thomas Train? Would you rather the Tick version of Thomas Train or Green Lantern version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Swamp Thing version of Thomas Train or Aquaman version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Luke Cage version of Thomas Train or Scarlet Witch version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Jessica Jones version of Thomas Train or Dr. Fate version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Iron Fist version of Thomas Train or Iron Man version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Hawkman version of Thomas Train or Captain America version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Silver Surfer version of Thomas Train or Superman version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Shazam version of Thomas Train or Robin version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Martian Manhunter version of Thomas Train or Daredevil version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Hellboy version of Thomas Train or Cyclops version of Thomas Train? Would you rather The Thing version of Thomas Train or Doctor Strange version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Thanos version of Thomas Train or Green Arrow version of Thomas Train? Would you rather Human Torch version of Thomas Train or Storm version of Thomas Train?